Hello, welcome Slashers, Knife Crypt here, and welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video, I'm joined here with Damn Dude Industries.
Yep.
Yep, and
And we're gonna I want to shit on this so bad. So we're about to take the biggest dump in the world on this.
we're about to go in, and we're not happy with this at all.
And I have the little thing on the bottom right that says positive vibes only. That means that I want y'all to respect our decision of not liking this. And if you're actually gonna like fire back at us, like about why you like it, instead of just like, saying like, oh, give it a chance, wait for the trailer to come out, it doesn't matter about the good guy boxes, it matters about the performance and whatnot. Give us a valid reason other than that.
Yeah,
to come at us. Give us a valid reason why we should not hate this. First off, someone on our Twitter just now said that, how can y'all be mad at this? It's exactly like the first one. That's the problem. It's a straight ripoff of the first one. Except the Chucky on the box looks like a male Wendy's instead of Chucky. His hair is longer. He's doing the little Spock thing.
I want to mention something actually. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I swear it looks like he might have a mullet.
Exactly.
Like
and like it's crazy that the original good guy on the box looks more detailed and looks better than this newer one, because if you look at like the hair, the face, it has a lot more detail and it's a lot more cleaner than in the original one.
Apparently, I guess it's Buddi now, and yeah, and pretty much I guess he's controlled through Wi-Fi, and yeah, those are like rumors about the doll in the movie. Is apparently he's controlled through Wi-Fi. Now it's confirmed that his name's actually Buddi, and which actually that's kind of taken off of Don Mancini's original script. So they're just kind of recycling. They're using recycled ideas pretty much. And
yeah,
there's another thing. If they do this, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. But pretty much, yeah, Damn Dude was telling me that there's a video where I guess Upgrade Plaza was recording something that I killed all of my children or something like that, and pretty much. That reminds me and him a lot of the original script, where it turns out that Andy was one doing all the killings, not Chucky. And if they actually if they actually throw that loop at us, I'm gonna be so fucking mad, because that they're pretty much just using all of Don Mancini's like recycled stuff, and like what they're doing here. And I made a comment about how because apparently there's like a pinata that they're like a Buddi pinata, and I pointed out that the pinata's face looks like Jimmy Neutron if he had shorter hair, and plus his shoes are like brown now apparently. So I was looking at a picture of the shoes. Like, aren't they brown?
They're like an ugly brown Converse, which is even what they're basically Converse. I can go back and look, but I'll have it on the screen. Like, it's basically just a pair of Converse.
Yeah, it's just...
and another thing that someone kind of brought to my attention is on the side of the box. I'll have it on my screen again. Is that if you zoom in, the little Chucky on the side of the box has like musical numbers around him. So my thing is that either one, he'll be like in the first one where he'll do like a low jingle, like, Heidi ha ha ha, whatever, or which I don't even, if it's named Buddi, then that means they probably changed up the tune and everything, so now it's probably gonna be like, yeah, it's really small, and he's holding something which no one can really make out yet, but yeah,
might be a mic.
Could be a mic, could be. And then there's the whole theory about everyone thinks that he's gonna get his voice by mimicking the deaths of his victims, which honestly would be nice.
Yeah, would be cool.
Seeing those musical numbers makes me think that maybe there's a thing with him, well, since he's Wi-Fi, where he can actually sing, so like, let's say you connect it to Wi-Fi, and let's say let's say you want him to play, like, he's like a speaker for like music, so he'll sing like, you know, Justin Bieber, but do it in either the good guy's voice, or it'll just sing it like, you know, Justin Bieber. Which I swear to God, if they do something like that and they have him sing like, you know, baby, baby,
I'm gonna shoot
baby.
myself in the theater if they do that.
But like, that's kind of like what I'm thinking, is that because he's Wi-Fi and everything, maybe he can, like, you know, do like a speaker, because there's a lot of technology in our generation where something as simple as I think I've seen a toothbrush which is Wi-Fi and can play music through it. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you know, this Chucky doll could do the same. With the whole argument about it's pretty much identical in the box, well, if you really want to say that, the overalls are different. It's not good guys, it's Buddy. The coloring of the shirt is not the same. His hair is not the same length. His face isn't the same. His hairstyle isn't the same. Even the eyebrows look different. It's just not the same.
They changed a lot of stuff, actually. Like now that I think about it, there's a lot of different stuff about it.
Yeah, the border around the box is black instead of blue. It's thinner than blue. I mean, like you said, y'all want to talk about it being the exact same. I'm just going to give you the little details. So, the yellow is darker in the older version. There's no good guy footprints.
Oh, plus, I'm not sure if you noticed this. Well, I'm pretty sure you noticed this, but on the back of the box, apparently it says Buddi 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wonder what that's all about.
A minor detail, but again, since some of you want to say it's exactly the same, where it says he wants you as a best friend, the U has a little line under it, and the older one, the new one doesn't. So, again,
yeah, this is different.
Pointing out the little details. Just, you know, since you want to make that argument, I'm just saying.
Plus, I thought of this. So there's a few things. First off, wait, what?
The overalls don't even have the the hammer and the.
Oh yeah, that's what I was also gonna say.
Plain.
I forgot about that. Plain. Like, there's no designs on this doll either.
Yeah, and even the pocket is different. The pocket looks like a sheriff's badge, but you know, it's exactly the same, right? It's exactly the same.
Yeah, no, it isn't. To those who actually think that.
I can't wait until more pictures come out so I can just keep like explaining why it's just not the same. Yeah, and Buddy 2? What's Buddy 2? So there's two Buddies, there's two versions of it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe it's like there's the one that looks like the box, right? Because if you look, the one at the bottom left, the one that looks like he has Down syndrome. Oh, and by the way, he looks exactly like the pawn shops, Chucky. If you watch the Pawn Stars Child's Play, there's a little prop that they show, and it basically looks like that. The head looks the exact same.
Yeah, the eyes are all like all beady. He has like beady eyes, kind of.
It's and so there's probably two dolls. One of them is like the top right one, where he's like he has the long hair, whatever, and then there's another one where he has the long, slick back brown hair. Now the only question I have is why is there two of them?
Yeah, Buddy 2.0 is how I'm thinking of it. That's why I think the 2 might be. It might be another version of Buddy, like a more enhanced version. I don't know.
Oh god, man. And then the one thing that I've seen about the how the doll actually comes alive, and people are saying that I saw some comments about it would be interesting if he got fired and maybe he was suicidal and he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna unleash hell, and so he programmed the doll to just, you know, go on a killing spree. And if you think about it, it is similar to Child's Play in this sense. In Child's Play, Charles Leeway got chased down by the cops, he got shot, he put his soul into the doll, he wanted to get revenge. And this new one, the only difference is he didn't put his soul inside the doll, but he programmed it probably to either kill whoever killed him, or no, he committed suicide. Well, he had to have committed suicide for a reason, right? So he probably programmed the doll to either attack maybe the family that made him commit suicide, and it just so happens that the kids of those families are the kids that are in the movie, which is Andy. So, you know, maybe something like that. In a sense, it's the same thing. Well, like, someone dies, he wants revenge, so a doll is coming after somebody.
Someone actually sent a picture that one of them posted where apparently it looks like this movie is gonna be set around Halloween. So
Yeah, cause I don't know the whole piata thing. Why would they have a piata unless it was someone's birthday? I don't think it was anyone's birthday.
I don't know. I guess
So like you know,
maybe
so like
it's
the
celebration.
piata, maybe it's just to show off the doll. I don't know, but
Yeah.
like, it's just like with the woman, like the girl who everyone was like, oh, she's only in comedy, whatever. I don't remember her name.
Aubrey Plaza.
She's more, yeah, cause I've seen her in some movies. She mostly just does comedy, but like and then she was like, oh, I killed the kids and everything. It's like. I just feel like the foreshadowing for something, because like that was just kind of random. That out of everything you would say I killed the kids, out of everything you could have said to show off your like you could have been like, oh my god, they killed my husband, whatever, or I killed my husband, whatever, but you said kids, and the kids are in this movie, so like that just makes me think like that she's gonna go insane or something and kill Andy, whatever. I don't know, just because they're probably not even. If they do a sequel, oh my god, dude! If they start a franchise with this and it does horrible,
Yeah.
And I'll put this on the record. I am still gonna like watch it. I'm still gonna watch the trailers. I'm still gonna give it a chance no matter what.
True. Same.
But
here.
it's just because I don't know. I see like right here. Okay, I'm just gonna like mention this person. This person on Twitter, Alan Merriweather, and what's the other person's name? An Amazing Halloween, whatever. I'll have him on the screen. Basically, just talking shit. Like, if you're fans, I'm sorry, but that's all you're doing. Like, Alan is like, Alex Vincent, acting at 6 is rubbish. Well, one, he's a 6-year-old. And if you knew anything about Child's Play, you would know that Andy actually got the role because he didn't want to cuss, so he like what did he do again? He didn't cuss.
Like pretty much he was like acting like he could have like remembered the lines. He's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't remember, that kind of thing.
And he got the role because he convinced them so much that he couldn't remember the role. That may not seem like much, but for a 6-year-old, that's pretty smart. So, and even though in Cult his acting it can go either way, it was, to me, it was still good. Like, yeah, he left acting. He did acting when he was 6, and he hasn't done it ever since. What do you expect? You expect him to? It's kind of like when CM Punk left WWE to go to UFC. He did something completely different, and he sucked at it. Basically, I'm just saying that if someone does something new or hasn't done something for a long time, they're gonna be rusty at it. They're not gonna do very good. And he was a 6-year-old. It's just, and this really got me heated. I'm just like this. I've never been so angry from a comment. This person said the Child's Play remake would actually save Chucky from being forgotten by cinema-going audiences, which are billions of people. Stupid Dom Mancini stains.
Wow, man, that made me mad. Just not even though they even said that. That actually pissed me off, man.
I want you to listen to me, because apparently you're a girl. Chucky has one of the biggest cult followings in horror.
Yeah, he does. And plus,
he's
like our videos that we do, kind of that shows that the videos we do.
He's been around for 30 years. Obviously, Dom Mancini did something right for something to go on for 30 years without getting a remake until now. But Chucky's still going, so technically, to me, it's not official that he's been officially remade because he's still going. So until the original Chucky ends, he is still going strong without being remade. That's just how I feel. I don't care. You can say like, oh, well, no, he's being remade, but he's still going. So technically, no.
Yeah, he's still chugging along. He ain't no Freddy Krueger who eventually just came to an end, or Friday the 13th who's having a hard time getting a movie made. Which, by the way, LeBron James is talking about producing it, and he's not like those like different horror icons. He's still going strong, and even though it's been years, like before like Curse came out, it was like a multiple year gap because of Seed of Chucky. Like it still came back stronger than ever, Well, I mean, like the movies, the most recent ones didn't gross as much, but people are still showing interest in it, and people are still talking about it. They're asking about when an eighth movie will come out, because I get a lot of comments about that all the time. People are asking when the TV series is gonna release, when Chucky 8 is gonna come out. They're asking me all these different questions. I don't have the answer to them, but they're asking me these questions, and they're showing interest in this franchise. So technically speaking, it's not dead if it's still going on, you know?
Yeah. And another thing I want to say, so the Amazing Halloween said, the beating on the Chucky Piata, which is based on the remake design, is pretty close to the original design, right down to the sneakers.
Oh.
Romeo, how can you be angry about this? It's pretty, okay, for one, he has eyebrows, which the original Chucky didn't have.
Well, he
His
had
overalls
eyebrows, but like they're just pretty much just kind of like drawn
well, yeah,
on, sort of.
yeah, they're like drawn on. This Chucky has basically Converse instead of good guy shoes. There's a difference. Go look it up.
Yes, big difference.
His overalls don't have the designs on it. It's just a plain blue. His hair is slick back brown. His face isn't even the same dimensions. His overalls colors aren't the same. I could keep going on and on.
Yeah,
and then
he's on point, man. Damn dude is on point. Everything's right.
And then someone has said, the Allen guy said, so they are not Chucky fans, or they're just another set of whining babies about the remake. Maybe we're mad about the remake because we're true Chucky fans and we are not blind like you,
yes.
And we see that they are copying Don Mancini, and they're changing it, and it's just not good changes.
Yeah, totally.
Another thing is that Allen said, oh, Gabriel Bateman, lucky, they're talking about the Piata. Lucky that is not Alex Vincent, because he could be mistaken for woodiness and hanged as a Piata. So I don't know if you're talking about Alex Vincent now, because I don't think you can hang a 30-year-old man as a Piata.
Right.
And one, if you're talking about him as a kid, so you're saying that you want a 6-year-old to get hanged and beaten by a bat. What? and all because you think that his acting at 6 years old was rubbish. A 6-year-old. Do you think he should be hung and beaten by a bat because of that?
Oh, that's stupid.
Something 30 years ago. Okay. And then another that's all I said so far. But like what? Like, well, you are a girl. And you're dick riding this remake until you are coming, until you are just orgasming up for an hour. that is how much you're dick riding this remake. Like you are not a true Chucky fan, because you seem like you have no remorse for the original series except for Child's Play 2. But even in one of these comments, you even said that Child's Play 2 had its flaws. So like, no Chucky movie. You don't like any Chucky movie and 6'2".
She seemed like she really liked Colt, and she even was like sending me like stuff about it. And now like I don't know, like something happened where ever since this remake was announced, she has totally changed her views. It's kind of a really weird transition.
Yeah.
I'm dying. Can't find her someone